going to test some purges. This is my little purge base situation. It is a very basic little purge base with just some very thick walls. A small space for the coffer inside. Our little friendo here. He's at threat level 9. We're going to do some level 9 and 10 purges. I have done a lot of purges in this game. I did a lot of purges before they changed it, so that it was an opt-in system, so that you had to place a coffer and that the purge would target it and that you had to kind of trigger it yourself. And yes, and I did a lot of purges before that. I did a lot of purges with, like, the traditional purge, and I loved it. I love a purge. I love preparing for it. I like planning my defences, getting some good friendos to defend me, jumping on their heads, that kind of thing. We've done a lot in this kind of location, and I really like it here because we can kind of, like, control some variables, because the purge should always spawn down there. It seems to always spawn down there. So I really like this as a purge location. It's by the galleon where there is some heroic treasure which you can go and bring back. There's a cat that spawns in there, usually downstairs. You can walk it up here, it's not too far. And if you want to fill your coffer, you can do that way on kind of cooldown. I'm filling my coffer with some coins, just because I just find it more straightforward. And I'd rather that enemies who come to purge my base try to take coins from my chest rather than kind of lifting out 5,000 worth of treasure. I placed a couple of foundations up here. I don't think I have... Do I have build everywhere on? Build, 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 build. I do. Can I build up here? Yeah, I can still build up here. Yeah, even without build everywhere on, you can build up here up to like there. So these are only here just to block the purge from spawning. And they don't come and attack this or anything like that, which is good. Well, they didn't, at least. So what's new with the purge? Now, in purges level 9 and 10, there are new waves of purge. More difficult one. There are thieves who can be indivisible, who will just open your doors and let themselves in, so they won't break them, at least. There is a possible star caller purge, where the star, somebody will come and... The forward operating base will spawn down there, and somebody will summon a meteor shower upon your base, which I'm very interested to see how much damage it does to your building. Yes, what is the other one? I forget now. Oh, there's golems with exploding jar heads, which, yeah, so once they die, they explode, which is great fun when you've got a building and lots of treasure. That's sarcasm. And then there's also champions as well. So I think like tier 2-star bosses, mini bosses, with an entourage are going to come and attack us. So we were going to do this yesterday. I feel like, was it yes? No, it was Saturday or something, wasn't it? It's Monday today, right? Saturday. So we were going to do it then, and then I spawned in a bunch of fighters. I did like one wave of like the level 9 purge. I got my butt kicked. I was just kind of stuck in this little like enclosure here. Because I had found this to be quite useful if I stayed here and swung my weapon, because I could manage the flow, but I was a bit rusty, and I reckon I could make it work again, but I'd need to like practice a bit, but I didn't feel like it. I felt like spawning in some friendos so that we could have some defences, and most people will have defences for a purge, especially with the new tough kind of rounds. We did have some thieves come and they were daggering me and stuff like that, so yeah, I got a bit depressed because I started looking at Thrall stats, and I will give you more information about that in a video I'll make and put on the YouTube channel. But I got kind of sad because they nerfed the bearers. The bearers are now kind of poopy words that I don't say generally because I just don't know any swear words, right? Cultural silence. There you go. So what we have here are 10 Cimmerian Berserkers. This is, you know, 100% spawn rate type of thrall that you can get at Mounds of the Dead. They spawn in the waters over here. You can get them on cooldown every 15 minutes. They're a tough thrall. They will whack you in the face and kill you if you're not kind of careful and dodge carefully. But they spawn over here. They're either right there in the water or they're just roaming around the waters. Let me put you on Flea. Shit. If I triple click in the air, he should flee. Oh wait, am I in creative mode? I think I am. Am I in God and Cloak? I'll soon find out. Yes, I am. Come and fight me. So while I have aggro, it seems to be while you have aggro, there is this new flee option. So he should avoid this guy. I don't think he'll return to this particular fight until this guy is dead. And then any future people, he will avoid. So it's not quite like Ark where they'll just flee and they'll wander really far away. But he is kind of helping me by drawing intention from him while I knock him out. So there you go. So you can get him exactly here on the map on a 15-minute cooldown. And he also has a chance to spawn in this area anyway. So wherever you find tier 3 fighters, you can find a Berserker. Including Circle... I'm going to leave him there because we don't care about him. Including the Circle of Death. As I... How do I say this? What is the word? The way I refer to it anyway. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this is the Circle of Death right here. You can get them up here. You can get all sorts of fighters. You can get them round here, where these fighters are. You can get them in this mound over here. Anyway, you can find like a Delincia, but probably even more places than a Delincia. You can get a Berserker there. So just, you know, if you come to mounds, you can farm that spot. And you can find yourself a Berserker. So you kind of want a bunch of them because you can just fill your boxes and whatever. You can level them up. And because these days thralls don't have a huge amount of health, even if you put them in very heavy armour, they have a chance you can get them there. Even if they have a lot of armour, good healing foods, you know, they can still die. So you kind of always want a bunch of them, and that's why I kind of like them right now. They have like 3,500 health. They have a very good damage modifier. Not the best damage modifier, and I'll cover that in my future video. But they're good, right? They've always been good. They should always be good in the future because they are considered, you know... Oh, look at you T-posing. I love that for me. Okay, so let's get back to our Purge base. So that's where you get them from, and you get them very easily. Okay. And once you level them up, this is not a Berserker, obviously. Once you level them up, they usually have about 3,500 HP. There you go. I spawned in a bunch, and they're like, that's kind of the average, about 3,500. Damage modifier is 2.24, but it isn't the highest, so I will cover that in a future video. So we've got 10 of those. So I've explained why I've chosen these people. They don't have like the best health in the world, but they're easy to come by. They have a reasonable amount of health for Age of War. They have a good damage modifier, and you know they'll do a lot of damage. Okay. These are complete RNG. I haven't re-rolled their perks. I could have done so. If you're investing in your thralls, if you're on a server, if you get one that levels well in damage and or in health, whatever you're looking for, then you might want to invest in some elixirs of rebirth, which you can put in their inventory and press F on them to make them change the perks. Okay, and you can do that as many times as you want to. So these perks here you can change. And you do that from leveling sorcery in the game. There you go. Okay, so now we've chosen 10 Cimmerian Berserkers. These are level 20. I leveled them up with admin commands, and I have kitted them out in the usual very, very heavy armour, and it's all strength buffing armour. The purpose, so you might ask why I've chosen these particular things. It's a balance of the highest armour value possible with the highest damage possible, because I just want them to kill things very quickly, which is why they're wearing medium Silent Legion gauntlets rather than a heavier gauntlet, which may have more armour value, because you get 8% strength weapon damage with that. Okay, so Redeemed Legion helmet, 8% strength weapon damage. Void Forged Dragon Ribs. You get this Void Forged armour from going to the arena in the sinkhole on the map. You get the recipe from here in the sinkhole in the centre of the map. Okay. These are the Silent Legion medium gauntlets. Redeemed Legion and Silent Legion gauntlets. You learn the recipes from the Black Keep, where the Kinscourge is, which is up here, at the ruins of whatever the fudge it's called. I can't remember how to say it off the top of my head. Champion leggings, which are now dyeable in this new chapter 4. You learn these from where the arena champion is in the Warmaker dungeon, at Clail's stronghold, which is like here. There you go. This is the entrance to the Warmaker dungeon over there. Level 60 dungeon. most of this is like level 60. Well, this is all level 60 stuff to craft anyway. So there you go. Champion leggings, 5% strength weapon damage. And these are perfected heavy sabatons, which give 5% strength weapon damage and 5% agility damage. And they also have a very high amount of armor value. You get these from doing the armorer journey. Not the lowest armorer journey, but the highest one. I'd have to complete this. Wait, let me do journey. Shall I bother to show you? Is that too much of a complete all journeys? Does anyone remember what it is? It's not that. Complete. Learn. Oh, I don't remember what it is. I've done it before. Hello, Lumitor, hello. It is, so have them following you. And then it's level follower up to 20. Level follower up 2, and then space, and then 20. Okay? Alright, so anyway, you get the perfected armor recipe from doing one of the armorer journey steps. There you go. So go through those. The higher level journeys unlock when you've done the lower level ones. So there you go. So we've got very, very high level armor, lots of damage from that, lots of resistance. This guy has 1,771. It'll vary a little bit depending on how much grit he's got. And I've put bolt plating on them to increase it even further. You learn bolt plating from doing the Warmaker dungeon and clicking on the tablets at the end of that. So there you go, lots of armour. You can dye this as well. Normally I would, I haven't bothered today. I just usually dye it all black so it looks kind of nicer. Or if I have a special thrall with me, I'll dye it like white or something just to kind of show a bit of variety. In Chapter 4, they have nerfed your ability to harvest items on the map using a tool. So things that usually are interactable, like eggs or branches, that you used to be able to use a tool to harvest. So say there's like, say there's these branches, you used to be able to, prior to Chapter 4, you used to be able to hit these with your branch, with your axe, and you would harvest a big stack of them, wouldn't you, instead of just getting one or so. Let me just double check these are interact. Yeah, so I'm getting 2 because I have 2 times harvesting on. You would get 1 if you don't have any, like on officials or completely vanilla settings. But for a long time, if not forever, you've been able to hit these and get a full stack of branches, as if you were harvesting from a tree or something. You used to be able to also harvest eggs using a tool, and it was kind of fiddly. I came here early to check it, but no longer can you harvest eggs with a pickaxe. Now, you might say that is just logical. It's also kind of annoying. And why is it annoying? Because obviously you want your thralls to survive. In order to have them survive, when you fight, you want them to have some healing food in their inventory. When you look at your whatever thrall you've got, person or pet, you'll see a list of foods that they can eat and they will heal from. I've got to breathe. Here in their diet list. And whichever one is here is the 10 heals per second food. And it goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for healing. So you'll get 10 heals per second here, 9 heals per second, 8 here. This is kind of expensive to craft. It is... I'll show you. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Musical interlude, hold on. It is reasonably expensive to craft. Let me go into creative so I have all the recipes. There we go. Exotic. So usually I would craft Exotic Feast because it's 10 heals per second. It is also a strength weapon food if you eat it yourself, or you could feed it to your thrall, although the pork is better because it does 25 heals per second. 25 strength weapon damage buff. But usually I would fill my thrall's inventory with this Exotic Feast, especially if you had somebody who you were leveling and they're going to suddenly gain a bunch of HP and have to heal up to it, and or they're going to take a lot of damage and you want them to heal in a tough fight. I would usually give them this, but And so you can harvest exotic flesh from rhinos, elephants, things like that, certain special creatures. You could dry some berries, you could just harvest berries using a sickle at rivers or up in the north by Azargarth. And then you just need eggs. And before, when you could use a pickaxe to harvest a stack of eggs per hit, this was kind of a reasonable thing to make. Same with enhanced gruel here, which takes eggs as well to craft. I've got some here. That's honeyed. So enhanced gruel, you just need cheap gruel, very cheap to make, seeds and plant fibre in a fire. Spice you can get from plant fibre or bark in a grinder. Am I right with the bark? I think I am. It's been a minute. And then eggs again. But now you can only get 1 or 2 eggs if you've got 2 times harvesting on. You can only get 1 egg every time you click E on an egg. So that's going to be a lot of those. And you don't get a stack. It'd be nice if they changed this, perhaps. But you don't get a stack of gruel every time you do 1 gruel, 1 egg, 1 spice. You get 1 piece of this enhanced gruel. So that's too expensive, really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want to do it. For me, it's too expensive. It's kind of a pain in the butt. You can do Lasting Feast, which is here. So that's the 8 heals per second food. That's not so bad. You can pick that up around the map and you can put it on your thrall if you want to. And that's just roasted haunch, which is the cooked version of Exotic Feast, a piece of aloe and soup. So it's not as bad because there's no eggs involved. If you feel like you want to cook, you enjoy that. I have in the past. It's just purified water, feral flesh and salt. Salt you can get from putting stones in a grinder. Feral flesh you get from loads of creatures around the map, including hyenas and crocodiles and stuff like that. And then purified water you make in the stove with glass flasks. Okay. So you could make that if you want to, Lasting Feast. But I think, really, if you don't feel like that, you're probably just going to want to use gruel. I haven't actually tested it. I'm assuming they haven't changed the recipe, but for completion's sake, let's just make sure they haven't changed the recipe for gruel. So I may spit the dummy, as they say in this country. Plant fibre. And then some seeds. Sorry I'm not looking at chat at the moment while I'm getting through this. Seeds. Let's go here. Seeds, plant fibre, and let's have some fuel in some coal. There you go. So yes, you get a stack of 10 every time, and you can make gruel very cheaply. So I have filled my friendos with gruel for healing. So we'll get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 heals per second. Not as good as 10. We'll see how we get on. There you go. So there's the healing food. That's why it's different than usual, because usually I do Exotic Feast. Okay, so those are healing foods. I have equipped them all with a star metal greatsword, which isn't like the absolute best weapon you can put on them. If you can get some momentum maces from legendary chests, or any really good maces, put a master weapon fitting on them, which you can learn from the Warmaker dungeon again, then that would be really good. But I wanted to give them something you could craft in a large quantity. And if you get yourself a, bladesmith, like Vulfelis the Hammer, from Mounds of the Dead, or from one of the other places, one of the other bladesmiths. I just like him because he's from Mounds, just as Work of the Lost Tribe is also from Mounds, the Shieldwright, the armourer. So you can put him in your bench and you can make yourself star metal greatswords, and that will increase the damage a little bit. I have made some star metal maces with Vulfelis as well, so we can try those if we don't have much luck. But I kind of like the idea of the cleave that you get, because I do really like for purges, whenever you're getting attacked by a lot of enemies, to use a two-handed sword. Just because they do a lot of work, there's a lot of AoE to it. And if there's 10 berserkers, it can kind of be helpful. They're probably going to get interrupted a lot, so we'll try it out. If they get interrupted too much, can't kind of hit anybody, we'll switch them to maces. I have given them all cooked pork so that they get a buff. Is it showing here? There you go. The strength damage buff, 25% from the pork. I'm glad this is showing again. And I have given them Black Lotus Potion, which you can use instead of Grey Lotus Potion, whichever you want. You can use one or the other. And that will buff their strength by 15%. So they got a double buff. Okay, so that's how my thralls are prepped. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. If I was using the Better Thralls mod, what are you? Why are you following me, sir? Can I move you? Wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's because I had build everywhere on. So I am kind of up close to the line. You actually probably wouldn't put a wheel here because there's no building on it. I'm just going to turn that back on again. Building, building, building. Okay. So there you go. So we have a set of 10 berserkers, and then I wanted somebody with me because realistically, you're not going to be running around all by yourself. You will always have somebody with you. Bearers have been nerfed into the ground. I'm kind of pissed off about it. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. He's got, I just gave him lasting feast because I'd already crafted a bunch of it. He's got the Black Lotus potion. He's obviously been buffed with cooked pork rinds. He's got some heals, so I can just click F on that whenever I need to. And he's got the same weapon as everybody over here. He is like probably the best bearer that I have found, and I got him. He's a Cimmerian of the yes. I need to make a video about this. I don't want to go into too much detail about it now, but you look at your bearers' HP because they have been nerfed substantially. They're all different now. Some of them, they have different damage modifiers and different HP, different starting and different final HP. If you have a Pell of the Well-Travelled, I'm sorry for you, honestly. Especially if he was your favourite. If you get to a situation where, I know I'm talking a lot. If you get to a situation where you have thralls that are now currently absolutely, what's a word I can use that isn't a swear word? Crap. Put them aside, because the chances are at some point in the future they'll be okay again. If you feel like attached to them and it took you a long time to get them, like a named bearer, then put them aside and at some point in the future they may be okay. So we've got Rethris because he's got, for these guys, for this current iteration of the patch of the game, he's like the best of a bad bunch. There you go. So I've got him so I can carry things on him, and he'll just be a slightly tanky. I can run around with him and put stuff on him. There you go. End of monologuing. Can we continue talking? Let me catch up with you a little bit before we start. Oh, hello, people joining us. Welcome, welcome. Delancey has his low spawn rates. Usually in the farm. Yeah, Delancey has like 4 spawn rates, 4 spawn points, 4 or 5 spawn points at Mounds, 1 up at Stargazers, which I've got videos on. You can definitely use her. She has a slightly lower damage modifier and slightly more health. But for this purpose, I just wanted a bulk amount of berserkers, really. There you go. You can replace these people, obviously. Dave, thank you for 25 months. Thank you, lovely. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Thieving turd wallets, yes. I love a good purge. I do love a good purge. Oh, yes, indeed. Love berserkers. Yeah, berserkers are kind of consistently going to be good thralls. They're not always the absolute pinnacle of, like, but they're generally up there. So they're kind of a safe one to farm and to level, because they do take quite a bit of XP to level up to max. He's not a berserker, but they do take a lot to get time to get up to max level. Can't wait to use Flea. Yeah, Flea is very handy actually. Yeah. I like to triple click in the sky, because if you're at Azagoth or something, even if you click once at Azagoth, there's too many stones that are interactable. Why are there? Then you're gonna end up just picking up stones, and actually you want to make them run away. So I just kind of like move my camera up in the sky and triple click. I feel like they could work on that a little bit. There you go. Oh, hello Snowy, hello Darth, hello. Hello Valkyrie, hello. Hello Dark. How's the new testing going? Hope the day's treating you well. It's going okay. We're going to get started with some purges in a moment. I'm just kind of talking about my reasoning for what we've done here pre-stream. Best way to clean out those out is mass cull. To clean what out? Oh, the eggs? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I feel a swear coming in. I'm trying not to swear, Min. Wait, I don't know any swear words. That's what we're going with here. Never knew the tool trick worked on eggs. Yes, got a couple of weeks left to enjoy that trick. Yes, that's a good thing to think about, actually. Especially like on our server where it's like 2 times harvesting. Get all the eggs you can now if you want to use Exotic Feast. You have to hit it very specifically. Yes, it does work, yeah. Sometimes you have to like crouch and stuff like that, but I could see that I was hitting them, and it didn't work on the branches or anything like that. I hope they change their mind on that. It does make sense. It's a survival game. It seems kind of silly that you can pick up eggs using a pickaxe, where you probably should be smashing them instead. Spit the dummy. Yeah, spit the dummy meaning like be a baby and have a tantrum. It's a common... Dummy is like a... What is the word for dummy in American English? Dummy. Pacifier, right? Yes. Always learn something from her and have 1,000. Oh, bless you. I appreciate that. Trying to get an egg with a stone metal pickaxe for the last minute. Yeah. If you're in the live version of the game, it should still be working. If my Nana goes into teacher mode, yeah, I've been like monologuing. Sorry, peeps. Never knew you could collect those with a tool. Yeah, to get extras, yes. But that's what I used to do. I would go over to the summoning place. I would usually go with Beast of Burden, and I would go to like the savannah to get the meat, opposite the summoning place to get all the eggs. Yep. Always be thrilled to pork your thralls, exactly. Hello, Keithy, hello. Stream cheating, what? Keep adding to this game. Yeah, hello, Civ. They no longer have 15,000. They're very squishy. Yeah, and this is the best. The Pell of the Well Travelled has about 1,000 health. Well, the one that I leveled to 20 had 1,000 health. Pell of the Well Travelled. I could have cried, honestly, but I was too pissed off. What is a bearer? A bearer is a thrall with a lot of inventory spaces. He's kind of embarrassing himself here because he's in T-posing. But they have lots of inventory space. This is a regular fighter. They have just this amount, and it doesn't increase. A bearer has 4 rows, and then once this is full, there's a 5th row of inventory space down here. So they have a lot of space to carry things, which is very handy if you're like me and you like an agility build. Toss, yes. To toss, I like that one. That's a good non-swear. Literally no damage. Yes, that's exactly. So you would have a very, very tanky thrall before. You would have like 12,000 HP or 10,000 HP, but they hit like wet noodles. And you could put them in very, very good strength buffing gear, heavy armor and things like that. And they could just, you could run around the map and you could do all the damage like I like to do. And just have somebody I didn't have to worry about dying. Unless I went to Almariah. Picking up stones in place of moving them is the word. I know, exactly. You're like clicking E to get them to move or something, and you pick up freaking stones. You're like, no! Is that armour actually any good? Which armour, Huloi? Which one? I don't know any swear words until Funcom nerfs to bearers. Yeah, fair. Shh. Don't expose me. Used to be a response from the chat bot, Captain was saying shit. Yes, there was, definitely. Pacifier, binky, whatever floats your boat. People in America these days don't care what dictionary word says. They say whatever. It's, yeah, I mean people here too. There's a lot of like other colloquialisms and whatever. So, are we ready to do some purges? I think so. I think I've covered everything. This is the prep. I did it all just before the stream. So in the previous iteration, in the live version of the game, chapter 3, the purge came and it would waves of people. So a forward operating base would spawn down there, or depending on where your base is, it would be different places. But because I have one here, it's always down there. They would move up here, and they would target your doors. And now apparently they no longer target doors. So I'm concerned about that. One of the nice things about the new purge was that you didn't have to surround your base with bajillion people just in case the purge came from a different direction. You could just make sure the front door was guarded. And then they would try to break through your doors, and they would try to reach your coffer, and you'd see them walking away with bags of cash or whatever. Or if you had heroic treasure on the ground, which is like large pieces, they would kind of pick those up and walk away with them. So now I don't know how it's going to behave, and I want to test that. I also want to see the new the new waves because I haven't experienced them yet myself. There you go. That's a lot of talking. I'm extra chatty today, apparently. Shall we give it a go? So Rathers is going to be my friendo and accompany me. Hopefully he just survives, and he'll kind of help me to maybe survive while I'm murdifying people. These guys are going to stay outside the base and defend the front door. Now, I haven't adjusted this. Defending... Okay, I don't want them to chase too far. So this is a new layout, a new... how do I say? Interface. A new interface for changing thrall behaviour. You used to hold down E, and then you would do behaviour, engagement, and it was quite a few clicks to get to it. And now that's gone, and it's here. So you can have stand guard, what is it? Defend here or something. Hold your ground or something. And then chase or withdraw, as in like flee. That's for combat tactic. Then following behavior, passive, as in they won't attack. Defensive, they will attack if you hit the enemy first or if they get attacked. Or aggressive, meaning they'll attack everybody. Attack all, like, basically. And then guarding behavior if they're standing here. Again, passive, defensive, and aggressive. Generally, I like my follower to be on the lowest distance possible so that they stay close to me and they teleport to me as soon as possible, or, like, run to me as soon as possible because I want them nearby. I don't want them to run too far to attack things. I think we're just going to go, like, 20 meters chase, perhaps? Maybe 15. So 5, 10, and 15, maybe. Let's do that. I don't want them to leave their posts. Let's just do that. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum ba dum. But yeah, I did all the like prep pre-stream today. I just thought it'd be easier to do. Da -dum, da -dum. Everybody's had pork. Everybody's had potion, so they strength buffed. Okay, let's do it, shall we? Let's yeah, hold on to your butts, people. So we've got enough money in here to trigger a level 9 purge. I got 76,601 coins, random number. You can raise the threat level by just placing heroic treasure in the radius of your coffer, or you can just put valuable items, anything that will go in here, which counts as treasure in the game, or gold coins, basically. You can also have heroic treasure in this area, and you can exchange the treasure for gold coins, and it'll change it if you want to do that instead. You don't want stuff cluttering in here. There you go. So then you proclaim your wealth, confirm, and then a forward operating base will come and target you. There you go. This time around we have some friends. I am spec'd for agility. I have max agility, max vitality, 3 perks in grit, and the first perk in expertise. I'm wearing Stygian soldier armor crafted with a shield right, and it has armor reduction kits on, and the perfected heavy sabatons with an armor reduction kit. So I'm doing as much damage and have as much armor as I can with an agility build. This is just a transmog. This is the bestial regalia, this very heavy chest piece, which covers me very well. And this is Voidforged hide from Sipter. There we go. There's our base, which has spawned in. I'm not in creative. I'm not in God and Cloak. Chase. Let's have him on aggressive. There we go. I'm interested to see what happens. I think that down there is where the Starcaller spawns in during a wave. I don't have any archers or anything like that. I do have some healing arrows. And I've got some hardened steel arrows. I've got noxious gas. I kind of want to see if these people are knockoutable. They shouldn't be. But these guys should deal with these enemies pretty quickly. There's the thieves. These are the new guys. Just turn volume down just a little bit. It's a bit much, isn't it? There we go. You can still hear that, right? Okay. I don't know where Rethrus is. Oh, my frames. Okay. I'm very glad to have 10 berserkers. So this is Rethrus. There you go. So he's doing okay. Everybody's doing all right. Let's check on their health. Everybody's health is all right. The healing kind of slowly. I can throw in a healing arrow whilst we're here. Be a support friendo. Get a bit of AoE healing in there. And help ourselves by killing the archers. Yeah, there's that new fatality. Okay, so now I have a boost to my strength. If I was damaged, I would take a 20% health resurgence. I also have a boost to my stamina as well. There you go. 20% heal, 10% strength and agility damage increased by 10%, and stamina generation 15%. There we go. So they still don't have anything in their inventories. Okay. There we go, next wave. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. We'll have to try different locations. Oh, he like just walked right into 10 berserkers. Here's the thieves wearing Zamorian thief armor. So these guys are supposed to, some of them be invisible and break, like, open your door. They do a lot of damage. They're kind of crazy. I'm just going to avoid them. And they should open your doors and things. So we'll have to see how that works. You should see the door open, I believe. These guys are making short work of these. I mean, this is what you should get, right? If you have 10 fully leveled berserkers with heal foods, they're not healing very fast, I have to say. Heal foods, you know, strength buffs and everything. It should be, like, very doable. Hello. Oh, people with daggers are so scary. I'll just walk through my... So I also have Glutton for Punishment, which helps. I also have Resurgence from my heat, my Vitality. Meteor Shower! Oh my god. Oh, it's raining on my benches! I want to see this. Holy... Oh my god. So a new wave has started. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy shizzles. Oh my god, it broke part of my base. I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is it raining on my benches? Oh my goodness. So we got 1 piece of star metal here. 2, 3, 4. Now apparently it's more than just star metal meteors. I don't know how long they last until they despawn. That is, I mean, that's a nice delivery of star metal. But I don't like that there's 1 here. 2 there. Wait, let me exit creative. Oh my goodness. So meanwhile... Okay, so if I go kill the dude... I gotta science this, people. If we kill the dude, will it stop it? Look at that. I mean, it looks amazing. Let me go see if I can kill him. I'm still in creative. This isn't me cheating. This is me testing it out. He has 971, but he's corrupted. Fatality. Okay. Oh, wait, let me get my buddy away from here. I don't want him to die. So I killed the Starcaller, and I guess that stops it. So I guess that is tough, though, to kill him and have him... Let me make sure Rethras comes to me. Do flee. Here he is. Poor buddy. I'm so sorry. Let's make sure that we can harvest. I'm still in creative mode so I can like do things while this is happening. Let's get some explosive arrows to just make sure we can harvest these. Oh, it cracked by itself. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can crack them. So I think the explosives, maybe just explosives themselves, broke them. Let's make sure we can harvest them. Yeah, usual amount. You're going to want a box nearby to do this. You probably want Beast of Burden for this, I would say. If you're going to get this purge, you probably want to have max expertise and take advantage of the Beast of Burden perk. There you go. That's how many we got from 1. We'll see how long they before they despawn. Let me leave creative mode so we can kind of re-participate. Oh, sorry, that wasn't what I meant to shoot at you. I apologise. I apologise. Sorry about that. So flee is going to be maybe the quickest way to get your friendo back to you, I guess. These guys are taking a lot of damage and they're healing really badly. Can I use my hardened steel arrows to deal with the archers? It is very strange to see star metal right at your base. I don't know if he'll still flee. I could just put him on flee for a bit, like clicking him. Flee, triple click in the air. What you want to do is make sure you keep an eye on your friendos so nobody gets isolated. You get one stuck in the middle of everybody. That's where they're gonna die. Okay. Just heal people up. This is why I like to have them on a short leash as possible. Just so that they stay outside the front of the base. Oh, he's got a fatality. I managed to do it with people in the way. There's my boost. Ooh, we got demolishers. So this is the first time we've seen demolishers. Instead of seeing them right at the beginning, they now move a lot more slowly as we move I mean, they move more slowly than we do, actually. There we go. So we got to the final stage of level 9. So what did we have? Thieves. We had demolishers in the final round. We had Starcaller. We got a lot of... I mean, he didn't destroy a lot of our base, but I don't know. If you have a huge base, we have to defeat all these people before we can defeat the Hand of War. Well, we can defeat the Hand of War, but we kind of need to clean up. Shall I do a fatality? This is why it's quite nice to have somebody just like with you. Triple click in the air. Just because when you're moving away from your base, you can't take the whole lot with you. Okay. Okay. Berserkers, I feel confident, are going to be okay. So what we could do, and what I have done in the past, is run up here and avoid the stream of people. That means to just go down in a radius around your coffer. No griefing official service. Yeah, unless you build... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, within your radius, right? As long as it's within the radius of your land claim and not outside of it, then you shouldn't have to worry about people griefing. I'm just like avoiding all the people here. Here's the Hand of War. We're going to defeat him to get the keys to open the cages at the end. He's got some friends helping him, which is where Rethris is coming in handy. Or anybody you've got, really. Oh, they're still ice skating a little bit, aren't they? There's a bit of an issue with targeting. Okay. Proclaimed victorious. Do a fatality. Just for style points. Nice. Can I heal you up, sir? You've been very helpful. Thank you very much. And then now... Oh, I didn't get my keys. I always forget to get the keys from the Hand of War. Every time. Every time. So we go level 9 Purge. We've got 7 keys from the commander. And then we've got some cages to open. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6 cages on this one. What do we got? What are you, friend? A Delincia Snow Hunter. We've got 2 bearers at least. Relic Hunter Bearer tier 3. Okay. What are you? Relic Hunter Bearer tier 3. I guess Stygian, right? Obviously Stygian, but like Scepter people. Because you didn't used to get Relic Hunter Bearers. A Zingaran Dancer tier 3. We got a Fighter? What are you, buddy? Somorian Barkeeper. Okay, we got a Barkeeper. There's nobody in here. That's weird. Why did we get an empty cage? That's weird. He's a dancer. Okay. 1... Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to count you, you wallies. Did I get 6 people? They're trying to target the archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, so one of them was just empty. Interesting. Okay, then we can use our keys to open these. Okay, this looks like a lot more loot, doesn't it? We've got some rock nose pet eggs. We've got spider egg sac. So we've got this is the schematic for the armor that those raiders were wearing. We've got a Stygian strategist table, which is this thing here, I think. Just a decorative item. We've got an actual burning siege cauldron, although you can get schematics for these. And you need to craft those with components of advanced warfare, which you get in these chests. And then a bunch of stuff. 26 perfected light padding is a nice drop. We actually got some perfected padding from this from world bosses. So they've started to drop perfected padding as well. All right, we got some treasure and stuff in there and like bits and bobs. You can see that for yourself. And just more of the same, really. Inventory rations, which just last a long time. Hardened steel kind of tools and weapons and some loot. I guess will help you repair your items or your base. I'm gonna break bonds for all of those, but I want to see if the star metal's still here before it despawns. Hopefully it stays there for a while because you know, is it still there? Yes, it's still there. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I kind of want to see. So I'm assuming if I restart my game in single player, it will be gone. You can explode. You can break these with jars, like explosive jars. Or any kind of explosive, really. I like the arrows because they don't. You can carry about like 5 around with you all the time. They don't weigh very much, and it should just take 1 arrow per meteor. So every single one has star metal in it. They did say there would be different types of ore, which is interesting. Convenience mode activates star metal delivery. Thanks for the special delivery service. So you survived. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, even more than before, I suggest you have a purge base. Something specific just for targeting purges, really. And then you don't have to worry about losing your whole kind of base. Because that did break our, like, the front corner. I don't know how it's programmed, how much it's, like... It's expected to break, if there's a limit to how many foundations it can break, or like wall pieces or something. But imagine if you had like a chest there, or you know, a bench with all your mats in it or something, or a box full of crafting thralls, or a box full of Delencia snow hunters, or you know, something like that. You'd be pretty salty, wouldn't you? So even more than before, I would make sure you have a special purge base for targeting purges. If it hits the wall, will it insta-kill it? That's a good question. I don't know. Certainly, meteors will kill you if they hit you. Definitely on Sipter, or it was that way, unless they've updated it. Because I do have a clip on my YouTube channel of me dying to a meteor hitting me in the face in the centre of the map. I'm going to leave one. I guess I should have left one unbroken as well. We're going to kind of keep doing more of these. We'll do a level 10 purge next. We'll do some repairs. But yeah, Beast of Burden would be kind of handy, right? This is a lot of star metal, though. Eldarian meteors would be so cool, definitely. Are you in creative while opening, collecting? Yes, I'm in creative while I'm harvesting this, while I'm clearing it up. Yepers. Stopped. Yeah, killed him and it stopped. Can't just give NPC star metal meteor spell. More wanton destruction, yeah. If the thieves open the doors, we definitely should have warrior thralls inside too. I think that's a good idea, Asker, yeah. Sometimes I have like 2 people inside. I think 2 is probably the best, like the sweet spot. What happened to our men at the forward camp? The flame goddess claimed their souls, yes. Hello, Sulphur, hello. May Crom protect Nelson, screw Nelson. Now you know why Anna knows it spawns down there. That is because they cannot spawn anywhere else except location on the plateau above. Yes, exactly. Lovely ASMR preamble to destruction. Love it. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Hello, Smokebeard. Hello, hello. Purges, indeed, indeed. Yes. All right. Okay. So we'll leave one of them and see how long that stays for. I would have liked to have left one with like, so you can see you get a huge amount. I mean, you know, especially it's pretty good here because you can see them really well, but they should be just within your radius of your coffer, I guess. Yeah, so maybe the radius of your coffer rather than your land claim, I wonder. Because it was quite localized, wasn't it? I don't see any more around the place. But yeah, it really, it didn't look like it was falling outside of this area. It looked very cool. I think it's a great idea. But I would be very cautious about losing parts of your base or having this triggering a level 9 or 10 purge at your home where you have all your nice stuff. So let's just repair and replace these build pieces. It's kind of easier to like replace them than to repair. I kind of wish, I've said this before, but I really wish in creative mode if repair costs were just free, right? I don't know if there's just they can't do that without it causing bugs or something. Maybe there's a reason. Excuse me. So let's make sure we repair the place. But yeah, I just wish I didn't have to have mats in my inventory to repair in creative mode. I don't know, just because when I'm testing it takes a bit of time. That's just me being a whiny baby though. Right, any damage? I guess, oh yes. That is quite the damage, isn't it, actually? Yes, so you get star metal, but it'll cost you hardened steel, hardened brick, and shaped wood if you have tier 3. That's a lot of like, and this is a tiny little purge target, really minimal kind of size. You wouldn't normally get this much damage just from like friendos running at you. Usually it's just like the front of the base. It's a lot easier when you're flying around as well. Where is that? It's not in the floor. It's only over here. Should have counted how much we use really, but I guess you can see. Bum, ba-dum, bum. It's like one every time of each item. Da, 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 da. And then we did lose a couple of foundations. The thing about losing foundations is that anything on it is gone. Like, so that's the big problem really, as you know. Where's the damage there? Yeah, and it'd be interesting to know like what happens if there are thralls on here. We could place some thralls just to stand still. Hopefully it doesn't target thralls. Hopefully it won't kill your thralls. Oh, I need some steel to repair that. My siege cauldrons I'm not using. I haven't tried to trebuchet at all yet. I would like to try that at some point. Alright. Well, we've repaired the base. It's like nothing ever happened. Let me drop this stuff. Let's put these things in a box and we'll do some more. We want to do level 10 next. We'll just do a bunch of them and see what happens. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Da, 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 dun, dun. The gruel really didn't do as much as I would have liked. I really miss my exotic feast, I have to say. But now that they've changed it so that the eggs... What am I doing? So that eggs are kind of harder to get a lot of in bulk. I don't know about that. If you could buy eggs or something... You can't buy eggs from traders or anything anywhere I've found on the map in the past, unless they've added something. Okay, so now everybody is like still buffed. Everybody's full health. I feel like the two-handed star metal swords were fine. Obviously they have like bladesmith crafting. So let's do the next round. Let me leave creative mode. I'm still buffed. Everything is good. It's a sunny day. Dun, 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 dun. So we'll do another level 9. And then we'll do some level 10s, I think. There we go. One circle will deliver more star metal than you need in one playthrough. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's definitely more than you need in a playthrough. But then, don't you kind of like the gameplay? I mean, I'm not complaining about something when they give us something, but I do like the gameplay of going up north and getting star metal. But when you're on a server and it's kind of busy, sometimes it can be kind of hard to get enough star metal, can't it? Sometimes you go and like everybody's like farming it. A bit like Brimstone. Sometimes you're on a busy server. What are you on, bud? He's on aggressive and chase, okay. I kind of want him on like the lowest of these things, so he stays close to me. So there we go. So this time there wasn't this. Okay, there it is. Yes, there it is. So we still have that star caller thing. So I'm assuming we'll get that every time on one of the rounds from a level 9 and above. What I like about this location is just it's like this, a lot of the variables are taken out because I know which direction they're going to come from. We'll have to build another. Are they derping out? What is happening? I bet there's a rock nose in there. They're fighting. Here we go. They had their own invader. Okay, so we want to fight back here actually. We don't want Rethris to take too much damage. We'll fight them over here. Put my Purge base in a jungle and temple that protect against star metal. If it's covering it, it should do. Yeah. Because the star metal should hit the outer bit. I mean, let me know. What do you think about the new blood spatter? It looks kind of good, right? Oh, that star metal's gone. Did you notice? It's gone. So I guess because I started a new one. So make sure you harvest it before the next trigger. I should, next time we'll try logging out and log back in again. I'm assuming that will make it disappear. Do I not have any water? I'm always so prepared. How am I not this time? Rufflecopter. Dun, dun, dun. Somehow I hope they would catapult. They would catapult stuff at your base. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah? What kind of things you want them to catapult? Do I not have any freaking... I can use gruel, can't I? So, I didn't actually check. I don't think these things were damaged. But in the past, in the old purges, you would, before, like, Age of War, I would not have put things like that nearby. Because I would expect them to get damaged. But they don't really do that now. Ooh, berserkers! Oh, look at this guy. He's so damaged. Holy shit. What are you, bud? The damage! I think they were derped out. Okay, those are not... I didn't want to split those. Holy crap. Oh no. Berserker tier 3. Berserker tier 2. Oh my. Let me heal you up, dear friendos. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's scary to see the name. Look at this guy. Can I move you, bud? I'll just put you over here. I don't want you dying, buddy. I get very sad when they die. Okay, you can stay there and heal up. Oh, we got headhunters. Oh. I'm just gonna, like, chuck in some healing arrows. So we haven't seen headhunters since the headhunter caravans, have we? Since sorcery. What else we got? Headhunters. So I'm glad we did another tier 9, level 9 purge. The pokey people are the most obnoxious, am I right, people? Okay. Alright. People's health. Let me just keep you healed up. Shoot somebody with an arrow. Oops. You should be alright with berserkers though, I would say, as long as you keep an eye on them. And you're tanky enough so that you're not going to insta-die, right? Definitely wouldn't do this till you're level 60. You want everybody in, like, epic gear. Gotta cancel your combo. Oh god. Because so before this wave is finished, the meteor shower starts. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? I do love the way it looks. So you see the effect outside of it, but it seems to be the meteors themselves seem to fall in like a tight radius. I kind of want to see if I can get hit by one. Oh yeah, I took damage. Did you see that? It's my new goal in life now, is to get hit and killed by a meteor in one of these purges. So I'm not going to kill him this time. Let's see how much damage it does. It's hurting my friendos! Friendos! Is it hurting them? There's a lot of star metal. If it kills you people, I'm not... Oh, look, it does! It nearly killed us. Oh, I don't like that at all. Make it not do damage to thralls, people. Look at them. So many of them are going to die. No. No, 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 no. I don't want to have to gear these people up again. That is bad freaking news, bears. Like, demolish my base. I mean, don't demolish my base. But don't freaking take my people. No. Like, the gear these people are wearing. Have we lost a friendo already? No. Holy shit, look how much damage it did to me. It's probably capped at how much it can do to a person, I would imagine. I don't want it hurting my peeps. No, it needs to not do that. Look at that. And how much time it takes to level them up as well. Me no likey. Poor dudes. I'm not going to kill the Star Caller. I want to see what happens. No. It's a lot of star metal. So, yeah, bear in mind the amount of star metal we had before. Like, was it even near me? Did you notice that? The splash damage. Someone is isolated. That is dangerous. I want that Star Caller to stop by himself. I just want to see what happens. I'm assuming you don't have to kill him for it to stop. This guy is going to die, or lady is going to die in one hit from another star thingy. I wonder if it'll just keep going. Holy crap, down to 68 health. I don't really want to have to rebuild. Oh, golems! We've got gaseous golems. Oh, these guys are going to die. Oh, God. Oh, God. Golems with poison. I'm on board with the mechanic. These are all jarheads, right? No, they're not jarheads. He's just a regular. I'm out of ammo. No, I'm not. Oh, I am out of ammo. I ran out of... I was spamming the healing arrows. Don't kill my friendos. I don't get... Like, I haven't even leveled these guys up myself. And I'm just... And I don't want them dying. I'm like... I'm attached. Let's make sure everybody dies. Please don't hurt my buddies. These are jarheads. Oh, God. They're gonna kill my friendos with their explodies. Oh, I'm scared. Holy shit. Oh my God. Dennis, what did we do to you? Why would you do this to us? Why would you do it? I mean, it's interesting, right? Watch out for the explodies. Yeah, so I definitely... oh, God. I definitely want to make sure... If there's any feedback from this, it's please don't let explosions or falling meteors kill your friendos. That's not good. Let it hurt me, but don't let it hurt them. Because that's freaking bad news, you know? Especially because they don't have too much HP. Please don't kill my dude. No, 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 no. I don't like it. Get off my friendos. No. He's so poorly. Hit me instead. Take me alive. Starcaller is still calling stars. Okay, let me do my usual thing. Let's run over and try and end this blasted thing because the Hand of War is available. Now I will use the ballista against the Purge. The ballista will be controllable. Okay. Ballista will be controllable by thralls soon, won't it? Did Rethris die? No, he's with me. I kill this dude. I just gotta make sure this dude dies. What happens when he dies? Does the Starcaller immediately, like, topple? Or just disappear? Please don't kill Rethris. The one thing you don't want in a game where it takes you a long time to level people is... Okay, he's dead. Is your thralls dying in an annoying way, you know? Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, fair enough, I left them in there too long. I could have, like, removed them and saved their lives. But, you know, if you just kind of... There you go. So it's all disappeared because we killed the Hand of War. And we just go, like... Okay, let's first of all, let's see what we get. And then we'll go see what the damage is. There's lots of bags. Oh, these are from the previous friendos. Oh, that's what they were doing first. It wasn't a rock nose. It was the friendos I forgot to like... Okay, what do we got? Oh, we got Iskar. Hello, sir. What are you? A Zamorian barkeeper again. Okay, so we should get one every time. Oh, there's a named bearer in there. Iskar the sellsword, who's the trader that will come see you at your bar. Sells all these things. I'll show you. No, I don't see any changes here. I don't know if the prices are different. The barkeeper will follow you home if you don't have anyone following you, and then you can place them behind your bar. Otherwise, get them to follow you and then place it behind your bar at home. Are you Rethris? What are you? Hearthsplaned Walker. Okay. I would rather they just put fewer bearers in cages than nerf them into the ground. Like, just make it so that they're hard to get. But, like, you know, don't nerf them. I'm very attached to bearers, honestly. Let me free this person. What are you? Did you not share? For a minute, I thought that was Leonil, honestly. Just go and kill him. Why is it bad when you don't go and kill the Starcaller and let him summon meter after meter? You should lose stuff. Yes, if you listen to what I was saying, I wasn't saying I don't want to lose stuff. I don't want them to kill my friendos. Do you understand? And this is testing, right? Storm will only be over your treasure area, not over your whole base. Well, it depends how you've got your base configured, right? I was on the phone for an hour. What level Purge? That was a level 9, Kevin. Yeah. So the first time we went over and we killed the Starcaller, I just don't want them... I don't want the falling meteors or explosives from the jarheads to kill my thralls. That's what I want. Imagine how I reacted those attached to Timos. I mean, the thralls have been nerfed multiple times over the years, haven't they? Timos was like good for a while, for a short while. You know, bearers have always been like tanky, or they were nerfed to get out periodically, but it's not a cape mod, no. This is the bestial regalia. It's a chest piece you can get from the new trader behind the Midnight Grove, right here on the map. There's the den. It's just here. And you can get it from teeth from a new event. Try building a ballista and kill the stockler with it. I don't know the range of the ballista. Yes. Listen, this is testing, friend. Are you new here? This is a beta test, have new battle pass available. You never see the battle pass or the bazaar on the beta. It's never, it just like does this. So we can't see the battle pass or challenges or anything on that. Yep. Right, let's break bonds with these people before I forget. Bum, bum. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinions. I'm entitled to my opinions. I've been playing this game for 7,000 hours. Not today, obviously. That would be difficult. But, you know, I have my own, like, feelings about it, and that's perfectly valid, right? Just as you are allowed to. There you go. We can't actually... I don't know what will happen with him. I assume he'll just despawn before the next one. All right, yes. So I'm all right with like it breaking the base, but I don't want it to kill my thralls because you're gonna have them lined up like that. I think that's too strong. There you go. There's the loot, as you've seen from before. A fragment, cool. Supply materials, eggs, schematics, archer posts. Okay. A bit of obsidian and some coins. Oh, and we got a battering ram. Did we? Yes, you got a battering ram which you can use for the siege of Almaria. A momentum mace is very good. Nice reward. Very good. Favourite mace. Excellent. Is this event on Sipta? This is not an event. Okay, the event is on Sipta, yes. And on Sipta they've also added some new destructible fortresses, just like at the siege of Almaria. There's like 2. Is it New Luxor and Xuthal? I forget. Just over 3,000 hours. I'm a filthy casual. Yes, Unger. 3,000 hours is a filthy casual. Can we try and harvest these people? Yeah, it's worth harvesting them then. Blood crystal, ironstone, usual stuff, I guess. I'm on 2 times harvesting. This is a star metal pickaxe with a advanced tool upgrade kit on it. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, people always asking me about, is this coming to Sipta, is this coming to Sipta? I'm really glad that that the event is on Sipta. I'm really glad that the new, like, destructible bases are there as well. Brilliant. Because a lot of people just, like, really like Sipta. Okay, so, cool. We got a bunch of blood crystal. We got ironstone. It's a lot of star metal. Look at it. Let's see how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 that I can see. Probably, maybe, you know. Yes, and we lost this particular chunk of our base again. There you go. Can we see what the new outfit looks like from the front? The new outfit. So this is the only new thing is this, what is it called? The only new thing is this chest piece here. Bestial Regalia. This is these things here, the Voidforge hide armor from Sipta. We lost the cookie corner. That's the cookie corner. If you relog, yeah, let's relog because I wanted to test that anyway. Oh, we've lost a bunch of people. We had 10 berserkers out here. We've only got 4 now. And our follower. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Especially if you're going to nerf the health of thralls. And it just literally landed on them, didn't it? Allow me to ask on behalf of the curious. Who've asked 40 billion times already? Sipta transfers public beta when? I don't know, lovely. Oh, look. Oh, so their bodies were here. I just didn't see them. Yeah. The biggest problem for me is that it takes me a lot of time to prep all those people. Oh, buddy, look. It's like squished in the ground. There may be some people underneath here. Yes. It just takes time to craft all this stuff as well. I mean, and on the live version of the game, you have to freaking get the berserkers, take them to a wheel, like tame them, and then, you know, level them up to 20, and then put them in all the gear. You know, some of them won't be great, some of them will be better. And you might have lost the best one, you know. So, yeah. So I would like it. Ghost into the ground. God buried him. Something very like... what is it? Like Wicked Witch of the West about it. There's his body. I don't know if there's anyone else here. Dun, 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 doo, doo. I mean, you get a lot of star metal. So I guess you might want to do it just once, really. Every time you ghost, it rains. It's so funny. This game is funny. Yeah. So there you go. So we lost like 6 berserkers in full, like, high-level gear. And we got a shitload of star metal. And I guess we'll log out and log back in again to see if we can get them just to despawn. There you go. What do you guys think about it? Are they going to nerf all Thrall HP? I mean, everybody's, like, just generally being nerfed in this age. I've never sworn in my life, Kalendros. Shame on you. The bearers have been nerfed, like, really, really badly.
Don't swear.
Did they break your base? They did. They broke a whole, like, section. Factual. Never sworn in my life. Thank you very much for noticing. There you go. Yeah, logging out, logging back in again. It leaves. Goes. Dun, 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 doo, doo. So you see, this was symmetrical before, and this is what was demolished. And I'll get the repair hammer out so you can see the damage. Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay with, because we're building purge bases, I'm all right with this damage, maybe. You know, if you summon this at your own base and you lose benches, you've been warned, right? But I don't want it to hurt our thralls, personally. Obviously, I intentionally didn't kill the Starcaller that time. I did the previous time, because I wanted to see how much star metal fell. And I spawned these guys in, admin leveled them to 20, but I'm still sad that they got diedified. So let me get some materials to repair and we'll rebuild as well. We need umbrellas for the thralls. Can you imagine? It's like the, what's it called? The, I need to rebuff myself before I forget. It's like the hail in Nightingale, isn't it? It's like, bloody hell. It's a lot. Oh, there was probably one down there. So yeah, I mean, the damage to the base, as long as you have a purge base, is okay. But I don't want it to hurt thralls at all. Or if it does, just a little bit. I think it does too much, personally. Personal choice, personal preference. That's my thought about it. Because they are the most valuable thing, really, aren't they? Because the amount of time and effort you put into them and the gear that they have. Because we lost... I've only gained back 3 sets of armour. Some of them I just lost the items for good. And if you don't have Beast of Burden, which I really kind of think you might want Beast of Burden for this, for a level 9 or 10 purge now, so that you can collect star metal. Fortunately, you don't need to collect it till after the purge finishes, though. So you can do it in your own time. But yeah, if you're going to lose thralls, you're going to want to get the freaking gear as soon as possible, aren't you? And it is a lot easier to repair in, like, when you can fly. Dun, dun, dun. Plus, it's free for me to, rebuild in creative mode. Bum, ba-dum. So yeah, so now we know the Starcaller will just keep summoning it right until the very end of the purge if you don't kill him. So you really do want to kill him soon. Problem is that means running away from your base towards the forward operating base, which means leaving all the thralls behind, which means leaving all the different people to take aggro. So you probably want somebody with you. So I guess we'll try that next time. We'll do another level 9. And we'll try and kill the Starcaller as soon as possible this time. What am I not fixed? There we go. I think that's everything. Prepared. Now we can replace what was missing. Da da dun dun doo doo. Da 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 dun. Dum ba dum. This is Yamatai stuff. It looks like tofu or seitan or something. Anyone else think that? Dun, dun, dun. Some of you are like, what the hell is she talking about? That's okay if you don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. But you're always going to have like a line of thralls outside your base, you know? So we lost our cauldron as well. Is that everything back? Door is just open. Oh yeah, these as well. Bum ba dum bum. Do do da 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. So now all we have to do is repair the people. Or replace the people, sorry. So we got 4. We need 6 berserkers now. Forgotten tribe. Oh wait, I'll just search for berserker, that's quicker. Berserker. Forgotten tribe berserker. Do 6. I'll place them here. Can I move you, sir? I'm glad our follower didn't die. He could have if we weren't careful. Hey. Welcome, new friends. So you could put them a bit further forward to avoid the star metal. We could try that. But the thing is, I like, traditionally I've always liked having my thralls as close to the building as possible. Because if they go off and chase enemies, they leave the front door and the building gets demolished. So we might put them further forwards this time. Maybe just have a couple like just outside the door. Leveling them to 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we need 6 sets of armor and 6 weapons. Dun, 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 dun. So let's get him crafting the weapons. We could use these actually. Let's use... I want to be consistent. Let's use star metal greatswords. I'll just craft 10 of those. Okay. Alright. Ribs. So we want... Let's just do 10 of those. Sorry, it's just easier. Ribs. Redeemed helmet. 10 of those. Medium gauntlets. Bum ba dum bum. Medium gauntlets. Champion leggings. And then perfected boots. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, hands. Perfect. Excellent. We do have some here actually. Well, it's fine to have extras. I just realised there's some in my inventory. Okay, we got some master weapon fittings there. Let's put our building mats away. Dun 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 doo doo. next update, we'll get the surge bosses that open the giant portal in the sky. Drops berserkers in your base. Yeah, that'll be great, won't it? Let me just give you your levels. Health. 3722. 3367. How do you guys feel about this? Are you looking forward to doing this? Have you already tried it? What's your opinion? Interested to know. 3900. 3651. 3793. She did it right, didn't she? Okay. So before, you could right-click stuff and it would equip it, wouldn't it? You can't do that now because right-click is split. So you have to drag it across. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun. Da-da-dun. And I noticed as well, they all get Star Metal War Axes now. There doesn't seem to be any variety in the weapons that you get when you spawn them in, because it was just varied, wasn't it, before? From previous times doing this. Okay. I definitely think the gruel isn't quite up to snuff. If you have like a couple of archers, in the past I've had like an archer or two up there just raining down healing arrows. I feel like they might just get killed now though, from the meteors or things like that. We will have to see the difference between level 9 and 10, if there is any. You've got a weapon as well. You've got a weapon. You've got a weapon. Okay, we'll have to remember to buff them. Okay, 3 people left. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo, doo. Right, chest. 3 chest pieces. 3 bottoms, 3 helmets. Okay. 3 helmets. 3 gloves. I should just craft freaking loads of these and put them in a box, shouldn't I? I wonder how frequently I'm going to have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the gloves. Where are my boots? There we go. There we go. 3 of everything. Okay, let's get our bulk plating as well. I did all this before stream. I'd be extra salty if I had leveled these people and if I'd farmed these mats myself. You know what I mean? Okay. That's not buffed. Armor is buffed, and we need some swords. So these are star metal great swords buffed with a master weapon fitting, which you get from the Warmaker. And then 3 swords. Okay. Reset it back to always daytime. There we go. Is there an option for split stacks in custom? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Do feed that back that you don't like it if you don't like it. I think we need it back because I feel like most of us rely on that. Otherwise, you just have to split it in half, There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can only imagine that they maybe intended to do that, but they didn't have time to add it, and that they'll add it in future. Let me get their gruel. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Okay. Snacks, clothing. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. So if these were Delentias as well, you'd be even more pissed off because they're kind of harder to get, I would say. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, I've got so much gruel here. Holy shit. Okay, everybody's got gruel. Bum, ba, dum, bum. We'll do the fresh buffs. Put the hardened stuff back here. Dun, 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 doo, doo. Dun, 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 dun. I do like the quick stack. I think that's really helpful. Definitely a step in the right direction. More of this would be fantastic. Okay, let's equip that. Equip you. Equip the bow. We're going to need more healing arrows again. I definitely would put people on the roof, like raining down healing arrows. That seemed to be like very handy when I tested that last time. I am buffed again with my agility stuff. So we're going to want pork and black lotus. Whenever I log out and log back in again anyway, I actually need to rebuff them, which is kind of annoying, but it just basically kind of resets the server. Don't like the dragging. Swearing burgers are what's left of them, I know. I think they could be cool if they added Thrall formation like shield wall and they broke through. Yeah, some kind of like way of working together would be kind of good, wouldn't it? Let's go Black Lotus. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me go. So pork for the buff, and then it's there. You've got to press F now because they've changed what right click does. Just rebuff everybody. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. You don't have to min-max as much as I do. I'd like to recognize not everybody's like a min-maxer for purges and stuff like that, but I always have been, really. And I've always done like purges kind of solo, not always, but like generally will do, and usually will like help like, you know, play with other people on servers and stuff like that traditionally. But I always like to kind of have my friendos in like absolutely max gear and just not worry about losing them, because you just kind of, you don't want them to get killed. So you don't have to do it with this absolutely high level gear, but they also have like really bad health these days. They never used to be so bad in terms of health. Did I give you a buff? I can give you a potion. It's not making the noise that it usually does. Okay, he's got the poison appearance thingy. Da, 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 dun. They're like, come on, let's have a go. Let me fight the people. They were fine against all the fighters, I would say, as long as we babysat them and we made sure that nobody got isolated. But as soon as the meteor started falling, you know, we wanted to see what kind of damage they did to the building and how much would like land if we did nothing to intervene with that. So yeah, so we could move them out a bit to maybe here. Let's try that, shall we? And we only really have the luxury of doing that because we know that the enemies are going to come from a straight line from the front. So hopefully, maybe they won't take any damage now, or maybe just a little. There was a big AoE from the meteor, like impact, which is kind of scary. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Maybe that's far away enough that they won't die in the impacts. We've got Rethris. We'll rebuff you as well, my friend. Like, so used to right-clicking. There we go. You can hold those. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Okay, we got our friendos all back up to speed. Has everybody got a weapon? Have I fudged somewhere? Let me just double check everyone has a weapon. Back in the day, we'd have to have a box full of truncheons and stuff as well, just in case you had to switch, because you didn't know necessarily what kind of purge you were going to get. Okay, let's do another tier 9, level 9 purge. Should we switch to a level 10? I want to get a level 10 done today. Let's do a level 10. I'll have to put a bit more coinage in here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Right, let's get some gold.
Tidy books and coffers, gravid with glittering gold.
Level 9 still. There we go. We should have a level 10 now. It's when it's full. Level 10, 100,000. Okay. Okay. Are we ready for this? Shiznit. Missed it, but are they targeting doors at some of the pathing? We didn't. Then nobody really reached the doors this time. Trying undead and golems to protect my base. Just wish I could give you undead body parts as weapons. Pepper, thank you for the follow. Okay, all right. Let's do a level 10. Let's trigger a level 10. Reclaim wealth. Okay. Exit creative. Nodding God and cloak. Da-dun, da-dun. I need water, don't I? Just get myself some purified water. There we go. Alright, we've got our agility buffs. Everybody's buffed up. Everybody's got healing foods. We've got some healing arrows. So this is level 10. We've done 2 level 9s. 2? Yes, 2 level 9s. I don't see the Starcaller platform. Interestingly. Maybe it's at the back. If it's at the back, we're kind of screwed, actually. Because we need to be able to get to him. Right, let's get back here. I haven't changed the targeting distance on these new people, actually. Some of them are going to chase for quite far. We've got thieves. And there's Stygian friendos. I don't really care about my he's on like a low chase distance, so he's just standing there like a dirt. We could give them daggers, but I find that people just spend more time doing backflips away from the danger. Can I put you on a better chase distance, actually? It's definitely quicker to change that around. I really want them all back here. I've got to put them on a lower chase distance. I don't want them to get split up. I want them to be like a tighter unit, really. So we could have had a Vitality there. Let's deal with the archers. Okay. Right, let me put you on better chase situations. So, let's do a lower chase distance for everybody. Okay. Okay. Get some healing arrows in. Relic hunters. So... just cleave through the group. We'll have to try it with the maces and see if they do better. But I mean, I like this like meat grinder effect that you have all these cleaving friendo. They can help each other out with their cleave. Okay. A little bit of healing. All right. So when we see the Starcaller, we're going to go try and kill him as soon as possible. I guess the rationale is that they want you to have some detriment to just... Otherwise they would just expect people to just allow the star metal to just fall to get as much as possible. They want you to have some kind of trade-off, I guess, but I really don't want thralls dying in splash damage from meteors. Personally. It's unfun. I think it's alright if we take damage, that's kind of funny. So there was a thief trying to get through. We don't know if anybody... Well, the door hasn't opened. I don't know if we've seen any... I don't know if we've seen any invisible ones. I don't think we've seen any invisible ones, chat. The demolishers are fine because they're super slow. They seem to have different tiers. Tier 3 now. Stygian soldiers. This is why I really like two-handed sword for myself. Because you can just get a bunch of them at the same time. And because I do a lot of this stuff solo, usually, I just want to be able to deal with a group at the same time. I'm going to work on the demolishers. Stop it! Stop it! I don't like it. Frames have gone down a lot. Glutton for punishment. Oh, don't hurt my friend. Get away from my buddy. Oh yeah. Oh god, I don't want to die. Shit. The frames are really bad. We're down to like 20 odd frames. New meta for Star Metal Bombing, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So you could do this with like no thralls, I guess, and just try to avoid everybody. But expect to get killed. I expect your base to get demolished. You could just use crappy thralls you don't care about. We used berserkers because you can get them like replacements easily, but we had 10 and I didn't get the mats back for everybody. This little ridge here is a bit of an issue, really. So on the old Purge, we used to have like sounds telling us when new waves started, didn't we? That would be kind of helpful, I guess. I think the position is fine, so as long as they don't get hit by star metal where we put them, then that might be okay. Usually, like on the old Purges, I would put them right up against the wall, just so that they would stay as close to the building and protect it. Guy isn't even hitting back. What is happening? That's right. Follow me over here where everybody else is. My merry band of berserkers. Just tuned in. Are the purges going to be more difficult after the new update? Levels 9 and 10. I would say more difficult. Yes, probably. No more prisoners in levels 9 and 10. And there's different kinds of new waves, basically. Can I get you over there, buddy? So that you kind of... I can heal you a bit. I mean, you don't have to do level 9 purges if you don't want to. Oh, I got a fatality. How many people there are? No Starcaller in this one. We did 2 level 9s and we got Starcaller. And I don't see his summoning thingy. Summoning platform or whatever. Just want to make sure I keep an eye on their health. You definitely don't want to have to like replace 6 berserkers every time you do a level 9 or 10 purge. I think it's cool that they're adding new waves though. I think it was kind of boring before. It was just kind of samey. You know, you could get like thralls at the end. You could get, I think the mats were kind of okay, you know, the resources and the recipes and stuff. But so it's good. I'm glad that they're working on new like versions, new waves and things like that. But you know, look at this poor person here. The fact that they've nerfed our ability to make 10 heals per second food, or 9 heals per second food, with the nerf to the eggs, harvesting with tool, it's like bad timing, really. You need time to like recover a little bit. If you use the better thralls mod, your thralls will have a bit better survivability because they'll be able to drink potions when they get a moment. It'd be nice if they added that functionality just to the game. Okay, can we get some arrows into these people? She is sick as a dog. I'm gonna move you, lady. She's a couple of hits away from death. Oh! Okay, I thought he died for a minute. I want to move her far away enough that she doesn't die to star metal. Because last time we put someone away... Sidian Hand of War challenges you. So in level 10, Purge, we haven't gotten the Starcaller. I don't know if it's just because it's RNG. I'm going to do my little trick of running this way. Avoid the friendos. This is such a great base location for this. Ooh. Bum 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 bum. There's a rock nose down there. So I've got to avoid all the other people. So I've got to run past those otherwise to get him. Look at them all dipped out. Can I encourage him to come fight me over here? Hey, Rethris. Look at them dipped. I want to avoid them, really. Got him to die as soon as possible. There we go. And dipped out. Okay, yeah, we got to clean up these people. Although they will despawn eventually, but I've got to remember to harvest the keys. Oh yeah, they just disappeared. Yeah. Okay, we've got 7 keys. Let's see what we got in the boxes. Everybody's gone. So level 10 Purge, no Starcaller. Tier 3 Relic Hunter Bearer. Delencia. Hello, love. Hell of the Well Travelled. The worst of the named bearers now. The ones that I've looked at, of the named ones. It gets to like, when we leveled to 20, he had 1,000 health. So sad. If you have one of those, just put them to one side, because presumably they will at some point reverse it. We got another Delencia. Stygian Archer Tier 3. Skull Sellsword. There you go, we got Barkeep. We've got a Barkeep so far in all of them. Let's break bonds with these people. Sainted Delencia, apologies for defriending you. I'm just clearing these people so that they don't get so things don't get confusing for the next purge, or they don't distract. Let's look in the chest, see what we get. We've got Musashi's Black Blade as our legendary. We got some more of this Vanguard armor. Some epic version and non-epic. Interestingly. Okay. Strategist table schematic. 2 of those. A Vanguard armor. Some treasure. Hardened steel weapons. Some sorcery pouches. 26 dragon powder is very good drop. Bit of shade bloom for making shade spice food for your pets. Okay, a couple of creature pet eggs. Yeah, you go. Some bits and bobs loot. You know, better than a kick in the teeth, but, you know. Alright. Let's go see how our friends did. Pellet. I know, so sad. There's a chance. There's a chance, is there, on the level 10? So the two 9s that we had, that we didn't have one. I guess it's just like, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's over here. So we didn't lose any people that time. The fighting is, like, definitely manageable. 3793. There we go. Let me move you away from here, friend. The fighting is okay, but the star metal one is like the scary for thralls, really. Where are we gonna put you, lady? Da da dun dun dun. Da, da, dun. I do want to see if this position is better for the star metal falling. Let's do another one, shall we? Have I done all the things? I think that should disappear. Hopefully. Where's Rethris, my dude? It's like you left me behind. Alright, let's do another level 10, see what we get. Rock and stone. Hello, Esve, how are you? There were a few Brits that a kick in the teeth is a common occurrence of an everyday comparison. Yeah. Do you have any fun expressions like that from your countries, people? I want to know. Okay, proclaim. Alright. Let's see what we get on this next one, shall we? I don't have a huge amount of heals in my hotbar. Oh, we didn't repair, did we? Oh, nothing took damage. Nobody even got to the door this time. Sweet. So I'm not in God and Cloak, not in Creative. I want to see what happens. It might say that it can't find a location. Yeah, because it's already taken. Oh, if I relog, everybody here will lose their buffs. Can I just teleport away and back again? Teleports outside the green wall. Dies. Uninstalls game. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. Dun 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 dun. I'm like, because it's Stygian Fortress, generally I like, no it hasn't. I have to relog. Fudging fudgesicles. I think there must be an admin command. I'll have to ask them for like clearing it so I don't have to relog. Because if I relog, I have to redo everyone's buffs. Which is just, I mean, it's only mildly annoying, but let's do it.
Don't swear.
Never.
I swear.
Thank you, Asker, for paying attention. Appreciate that. Good night. Good night to you too. Ooh. It's a good stretch. Okay. You can shoot the meteor with gas and save all thralls. Yeah, we'll try it, definitely. Squeaky, you want to go out? Okay, one sec. The cat is screaming. One sec. There we go. The cat has been freed from her captivity. All is well. Right, let's feed the people. Potions. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right, let's buff people again. Right, pork, Black Lotus. Okay. As long as you babysit them and you can kind of help, support, kill people, then everything other than the star metal one is fine so far, really. I don't know how it would be with a bigger base, more land to manage, and then worrying about thieves, you know. But otherwise, you know, 10 berserkers in absolutely incredibly high level gear, completely min-maxed, is fine. Except for star metal. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And they're only using star metal swords, so you could put them in momentums or something so they kill faster. Give them momentums. You don't wear momentums. Hopefully. Dun, 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 dun. Doo doo. Dun, dun, dun. Pork and potions. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. Dun dun dun. This is just like it. It's just slightly annoying, isn't it? It's slightly annoying having to redo it. Better to do this. I'd rather do this than have to completely replace the entire thrall because they died. And their gear was lost. That's not good. Alright, that's our 10 berserkers. Let's rebuff Rethrus. There we go. And we'll rebuff ourselves by eating salted exquisite meat for agility and an elixir of grace for agility. We'll have some water because treat yourself. Everything is like fine here. Might need to repair my hammer or just spawn another hammer if I need to repair stuff. I'm alright for potions. We're not doing too badly. I need some healing arrows. I got 64. I want to kind of make sure I have like 100 healing arrows, I think, for this. At least. There we go. Alright, shall we, people? Everybody ready for a level 10? Dun, 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 dun. So it should do it now because we got rid of that other purge base. Proclaim. Sweet. Bring it on. Let's get him following us. Let's leave creative mode. Get me ready for more fighting. You like the purges, yeah? got to do a wee first. In your own time. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Little squeaker, yeah, she's so sweet. She's very good. She like goes and stands by the door, looks back and meows at me. She's like, "Ee, let me out." Hello, Milliness. Okay. So I kind of want to see if we get like a star caller on this level 10. It spawned in nicely. I don't see the star caller thing. Interesting. So this is our second level 10 purge. We did 2 9s. I don't think we haven't died yet, but we did lose a bunch of people in the star metal thing. If you had like a whole load of the old version of named bearers, that would be an appropriate amount of health, I'd say, for the star metal. But then they would hit like wet noodles and things wouldn't die very quickly. And I just want things to die as fast as possible. Excuse me? She just kicked me over. That was rude. We don't kick, do we? So I don't see the star metal thing again. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if it happens on level 10 purges. Has anyone done a level 10? Squeaky, you want to come back in again? It's not really a good time for me. That's my kitty. She's like, listen, I ate a piece of kibble. Now I'm ready to return. I don't want to split it. Breathrus, can you not fight them by yourself, please, bud? I'm not worrying about doing fatalities. I'm just trying to like get out there. I don't want to get trapped between a bunch of people, even if we don't die in the fatality itself. Hi, people. I like that they move very slowly, I must say. You've got plenty of time. Because do you remember in the beginning, the first iterations of the new purges in chapter 3, they freaking ran, then they pulled out their battering rams. You had to like run to get past them. It was a nightmare. Okay, I want to make sure Rethrus is back here. I mean, what we could do is have some kind of barrier down there so they can only come through like a small space and we could just like chop at them. We haven't tried that actually. Maybe I should do that at some point. Get Rethrus back here. Carry friendo. Okay, I see demolishers. Thieves are scary. I haven't noticed anybody, like, I haven't noticed anyone getting in. Like thieves and stuff. But if you have a lot of doors, I guess you have to worry about that. And it would be a good idea probably to have 2 people inside. Bear in mind this scales as well. So because we have 10 people, 10 berserkers outside, then it has scaled for that. Oh, I don't like it when people get stuck. There's danger. Play babysitter here. Two-handed sword is just efficient, isn't it? Those heads falling. Okay. I'm glad there's no looting to do with these bodies, apart from if you want to get the hides, if you're a complete lunatic. Because you just wouldn't have time to do it. I'm glad the bodies despawn. Kind of wish they would just despawn instantly. Or something. Right, let's check health. Okay. We've got headhunters, which we've had before. I love their outfits, they look so cool. We don't have this outfit, do we? Do we have the ability to make this? It's very nice. It like look nice for Kel's base on Scylla. Okay, I don't want to draw people further away from the base. What we might do is trigger a level 9 after this one and see if I can get the Starcaller thing to spawn or whatever. Because I want to test the position of our friendos. Let's do some more healing arrows. What is going on? I hear someone shooting an arrow. No one's in here. Get out, you fudge! God damn it, Breathless, you freaking idiot. Okay. Did you need me? Get out the way, you idiot! Oh, it's gonna be night time. Wait, let me just change the time of day. As we logged out. There we go. So, yeah, I mean... If there's no Starcaller, I guess there's no, like... There's not particularly a thrill, is there, with this amount of, like... specking up. I don't think it needs to be harder than this, though. I think 10, like, Berserkers fully geared like this is fine, right? You've got to make a lot of effort to get them to level 20 and gear them up this much and everything. But I would say the Starcaller thing is really the only interesting thing. We did have golems, though, didn't we, in the level 9? The golems were interesting. We haven't had the... What are they called? The champions. Here's the golems. Ooh. Sorcerer. So I guess you're a... Are you a champion? You look like a champion. The AoE, like, poison is obnoxious, which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't mind that. Oh, we've got tar falling on the ground. Some of them will have explodey heads. We've got to watch that. So slowed by the tar. These guys are just slowed in life generally. None of the golems exploded. They were just regular kind of AoE friendos. Oh, that punishment when you run out of stamina is horrible, isn't it? Loads of headhunters. We've got some jarhead golems coming up now. That burst of damage is so annoying. Okay. It's very funny when berserkers say die outsider and they're in the desert and they're like... Ooh, so much. Get off my friends. Ooh, we're gonna have to get some heals in here. Ooh, this guy is tough, is damaged. Yeah, the explosions are bad. Ooh! Oh no, I thought we had a Starcaller thingy. Okay. Was I not using healing arrows? Demolishes. Yeah, I think we'll add, for any future ones, we'll add some arrow friendos, archers up there. I think we're going to lose one of these guys. It's just if they get trapped between a bunch of people and they just... There's nothing they can do. Because if they're constantly raining down healing arrows, then they shouldn't get to this kind of state. Oh. This guy is like sick. Give you a bit of help. Okay. Topped up. Hello, Golem Shadow, hello. Should use 2 bows, offensive arrows, and 1 for heal arrows. So, when I've done this in the past, I've had 1 with noxious and 1 with heals. Because the noxious arrows won't hurt them. And they do some AoE damage. So I agree with you. One of them had heals, one of them, like, 1 there, 1 there. 1 heals, 1 noxious. But these guys do plenty of damage. The main problem is, if you have friendos as archers, you are probably going to lose them when the meteors fall. So you might want to use cheap archers. So it doesn't matter then if they're using healing arrows or something. Cheap archers or just anything with a decent amount of health, but they don't need to do very much damage, just so they can shoot healing arrows. Oh my goodness. How many freaking demolishers? If they do take a little bit of damage... Oh, I thought you were a thief for a second. Then maybe we could just like kill them in just 1 combo. That's the only thing. They're already a bit damaged before they get here. How many demolishers? Holy crap. Thank God they're not running. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, we got to the Hand of War. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Do do do. I see the big line of demolishers. Friendos should cope well with those. So yeah, no star metal twice on the level 10. I don't know if that's just RNG. I don't know how much difference there was really between 9 and 10. I assume there was a higher quantity of thralls enemies. There was definitely more demolishers, I would say. But because they're quite easy to take out, they're not too much of a trouble. Hi, sir. You would like to fight me? Oh, those are like the golem cages, or golem spawning things just there. Golem summoning crafting stations, or whatever. Assembly... I forget the words. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Lady, would you turn around? That is still a problem. Okay. So where's... Are you over there? Hello, Iskar. Okay, what do we got this time? Oh, wait, let me get my freaking keys. Every time, people. Where's his body? Over here. I always forget the keys. Did we lose Rethras? Oh, no, Rethras is here. Whew. I was worried. Right, who've we got? Armor the Seductress Dancer. We've got a dude in a cage. What are you, bud? Ulrich Bear Beta. Okay. 3,660. Is he a... He looks like a Purge Sipter person. Anya the Dervish. Okay. If I don't recognise the names, I assume they're all from Sipter. Leonil! My queen. Hello. Good to see you. Iskar. That is a nice drop, or whatever you want to call it. An Stygian Fighter Tier 3. So we've got Anya the Dervish, Armor the Seductress, Ulrich Bear Beta, Leonil, Stygian Fighter Tier 3, and Iskar, who is a trader. They'll turn up to you. Haven. And then what have we got? We got Wolfspear of the Black Circle, and we got Blade of the Adventurer, which is one of my favourite swords, nostalgically, in the game. Two-handed agility sword, so one to use instead of Baltier's Razor if we don't get this one. Infused Wraps, okay. Heart of a Hero, which will expire in 40 minutes, which is a corruption clearing thing. We got an Archer Post, we got some treasure, a Golem part, right, bits and bobs, some dyes and things, building materials, hardened steel tools, some lower level, slightly lower level. I would expect this to be advanced blunted weapon fittings. That'd be kind of nice. Master weapon repair kits. Don't know if you'd use that. A Witchfire standing torch. Okay. All right. Maybe I need to, like, let's despawn these people. Sorry, friends. It breaks my heart to, like, break bonds with Leonil, honestly. The Sainted. Iskar's fine. He's like, don't leave me here. Alright, let's try and do another level... Do we do another level 10? See if we can get Starcaller. Great job, made it look easy. Thank you very much. Oh, an old hand at these things. Have you noticed any big bugs in the beta? No, I wouldn't say so. A lot of the new items are all like placeholders from the new event. I don't think so. I think the items you get... so we could harvest all these and get the usual golem stuff. Which I'm not going to do. Because we already did that. Tried it. So we didn't lose anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We didn't lose anybody that time. Yeah, really the star metal falling is the scary thing, I would say. For your friendos. I really want it to fall so I can see if this positioning is better. So, shall we do another 10 or another 9? Write 9 or 10 in the chat, peeps. What do you think? Do I have water? Yes, I do. $42 is not an acceptable answer. To the corner, people. Wouldn't mind seeing one. What, another level 10? We've done 2 level 9s and 2 level 10s. What I want is the star metal one to fall. So far we had star metal on both level 9s. Then we switched to level 10 and we didn't have star metal. I haven't tried the banners or anything, Forig. 9, 10. 10 to see the caller spawning. So we had the caller on level 9s. I don't know why you would do a 10, honestly. 10s. Okay, we can do 10. Okay, cool. More 10s. Everybody is fine, I think. We're all good. I could do with some more heals, actually. Because I fed them to my buddy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait. That's... The only thing is... I have to freaking log out and log back in again. I need a means to clear that. Without... Oh, God. Let's just do it. I gotta log out and log back in for that to disappear. Otherwise it won't... I'll have problems with it spawning there. If we were in a bigger place with more room around it or whatever, it wouldn't be such an issue. Because it would have other places that could spawn, but it has to spawn there. It's the only place it'll spawn. 4291. 4291. There we go. So that's despawn. Now we have to rebuff our friendos, unfortunately. I've got to get Rethris as well. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. He's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing on the roof here, madam.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The books are
Okay, so pork and Black Lotus. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Black Lotus. I mean, you can make Grey Lotus now that Grey Lotus is easier to get hold of. But I'm just kind of used to making Black Lotus potion now. Okay. All right, let's do this quickly. Bum, ba, bum. Do, do, do. I need more commands for like the purge, really. And this is just to buff their strength. Double buff. So, yeah, you could probably get by with the gruel. I would rather have my exotic feast. I think in other circumstances, if you're taking them to like Azagarth or something like that, and they've only got this amount of health, you kind of really want the really good heals. So the Better Thralls mod is very good, because then they'll drink potions from their inventory. But if they do get trapped in a group of people, they can be kind of screwed and get diedified. The flee command, the new flee command is kind of handy. But if they're trapped between a bunch of people, they can't flee. So running away and getting them to teleport to you is probably still going to be the best option. You can hold on to those. You can hold on to my elixir. Oh, I've got to rebuff myself as well, actually. Let's drink one of those and eat assaulted exquisite meat. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready for a bit of fighting. So let's do another 10 and see how we get on. See if we can get the Star Callers to arrive at level 10. Proclaim our wealth. Okay. Leave creative. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So it should spawn down there. Ooh. May the pork be with them. Indeed. Indeed. So we want a Star Caller so we can test their positioning, see if they get killed. There is quite a bit of AoE on the Star Metal, like, blast. If I don't see a summoning thing, do you know what I might do? I might actually reset this. I don't see it. I'm gonna actually let's relog. They should end and disappear. So so far I would say level 10 we're not getting Star Caller. Level 9 we're getting it every time, but we only did 2 of each. So that's the third level 10 where we didn't get a Star Caller. I'm not going to buff them. I just haven't got the patience to do it. We're just going to leave them unbuffed because of my goodness. So I'm going to do it again.
Have you come for the latest total?
Got to get Rethris following me. I will buff myself. I feel like I'm getting a cold, honestly. I've got that, like, flu-y feeling. Suboptimal. It's been super cold here. So we just want to know if we get the Star Caller thing. I'm going to kind of keep doing this. Resetting it. Because, no, it should be out front. Let's try again. We're going to do level 9. We'll see if we instantly get one on level 9. Dun dun dun. Seeps, babes. Seeps. That's why we sent you all that warm clothing. I have been very like tell you what, the best thing I ever got was the freaking electric blanket. My god, that's been a godsend. Right, let's do a level 9. Because you can see out front when you're going to get the star caller, because it's that it looks like a teleporty stone, and it's his summoning thing. No, I didn't mean to do it. Okay, we'll try it again. We're doing it intentionally. I did that intentionally. Sometimes I just click too quickly. I guess I need to buff myself if we get the star caller. Okay, after this, we'll do 9s. So I've lost count now. Is this like 6 level 10s? So we should see the summoning stone. Nope. It's not there. Nope. Okay. We're going to try again. I'm not like mad, am I? No, it's definitely not there. Okay, so let's do a level 9. Squeaky-fin! She's outside the door, little fluff. The cat appreciate the electric... The cat loves the electric blanket. You should see... I walk into the bedroom, the electric blanket's on. She's like sprawled out like she's on a beach or something. It's hilarious. It's so good. Yeah. Minus 25, Blake! Plus 8 today. Oh my goodness. That's too cold. Dun, dun. Right, let's try a 9. I've got to change the level. Change the level. Don't just do the thing. Change the level. Queen of England. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Right, we got to change the threat level to 9. There we go. We just have to take 1,000 out. Right, proclaim. So if we immediately get a star caller now, I'm going to say that level 10s it's just a lower chance to get a star caller, or it's not working, or I don't know. Get some elixir of grace. Dun, 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 dun. Because every time, twice, not a lot, but every time we did the level 9, we got a star caller. Yep, there it is. Every time on level 9, and not at all on level 10. So if you want the star caller, do level 9. So if you want a high level purge, but you don't want the star caller, you could do level 10 and get all the other waves. That's, I don't know if that's intentional. I assume it is, actually. So there you go. So let's see how this performs now. These guys are not buffed with their extra strength, which is suboptimal. We can buff him. Way over encumbered, yeah. Okay. So level 9, we've got relic hunters. As soon as the star caller starts attacking, I'm going to see where the meteors fall in comparison to my friendos, and then we're going to try and kill him, because I want to see if they're like safer that distance from the base. If that's the case, if just being like this far out stops him from dying to the meteor showers, then I think it's okay if it does damage to people. But okay. Got our healing arrows ready. We've got demolishers. And some Stygian friendos, relic hunters. I did say I was going to add some more archers. I will do that next time. We'll think about different types of things we can add to our defences, and we'll try out things like the banners and whatnot. Come and ever go if you think you are. And if you see that thing, it's only spawned in on level 9s. So I'm assuming that's intentional. It makes sense. You want to participate, you want to try out the new purges. You don't want to have freaking star metal raining down on your base. I think that's a good idea. This is single player, yes. It's single player, yep. I've got to be able to like spawn stuff in and, you know, restart things and whatnot. Dun, 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 doo, doo. Stay out of them. I love the agility builds now because you really want to be able to get in, do damage, get out. I like it for that. Stop hurting my friendos. We get cleaved in twain. Look at them. They look so depressed. They're like, oh, why did I have to get the job with the heavy, like, battering ram? I could have been one of the quick people. I was great with knives, you know. No one realises how good I am with knives. Is that Carty? Carty is like the stupid voice, isn't it? Listen, just because you've got that cool armour on, doesn't mean I'm going to let you kill me. I'm going to keep the heals up. I don't want you guys getting this far out, bud. Ooh, I didn't even mean to do that. Fatalised him. Right, everybody back to your positions. Let's get some heals. Ooh, okay, here we go. It's falling. Okay. So it will break our base, and it has killed a bunch of people before. If I'm in creative, it can't kill me here. But it's broken this bit consistently. Is it going to fall on my thrall's head if they're that far from my building? I want to test that. And then once we've tested that sufficiently, then we're going to go kill the Starcaller. But I want to see. They could... Yeah, see? Look at that. Freaking heck. Consistently, it seems to break that corner. Is anyone taking damage? A little bit. Breathless is trying to follow me. Okay. Did they take damage from that? A little bit, maybe. So yeah, so if you just give them a bit more clearance from the splash damage of these targeting your foundations. We have to try this with different types of, like, builds. You get a frick ton of star metal, though. Some of them broken, some of them not broken. I guess they're breaking each other, aren't they? Can I just make sure these guys... So it's not a very good test now. Because the splash damage is brutal. It is kind of nice, like, the light effects. So if it demolished the coffer, I'm assuming it's supposed to, like, avoid the actual coffer itself. Because otherwise the whole thing is over. But he will keep doing that until the very end of the purge. You'll keep getting more and more star metal, and your thralls will keep taking damage. Yeah, it needs to be further out. So let's see if we can go and, like, kill him legit. And I just... Right, let me just give him back his health. Wait. 4392. Because I just want to, like, let's test now. He was demolished, hurt by the star metal. Let's go see if we can kill the Starcaller just like the Hand of War. By going back this way and avoiding all the troops. We could do it from a distance. We could do, like, poison or something. It's one of the things I love about this base location. Let's go wallop him. Yeah, he has very little health because a lot of it is source corrupted. Bugger. Okay, dead. Okay, I don't want Rethris to die. Let's do what we did. Let's come back the same way. Hopefully no one shoots me. We'll test that, I guess. Ooh, how's his health? Oh, he's half health. Whew. Archers would be dead for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, you see. That's the thing. Okay. Let's get Rethris up here. These foundations are to stop those Purge from spawning there. So we know where they're going to be. Holy crap. Okay, so we got back. We did the Starcaller. He was killed by following us. Sag. So no more Starcaller. So now it's going to be just like the level 10, I reckon. I kind of think maybe it should... If this is intentional, it kind of makes sense for the level 10 to have the Starcaller instead of level 9. I don't know. Because the level 10 feels easier. Because the Starcaller doing damage to your thralls feels very brutal. So I would say it should be the other way around. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I didn't see anything on the level 10 Purge that was more scary. Maybe... Did we have golems in level 9? Maybe we didn't have golems in level 9. But I didn't find the golems to be as tough as the Starcaller. The thieves we haven't had any problems from. So far no one's managed to get to our door. But again, if you can have, if you don't have such a straight path as we do in this particular base location, maybe thieves will kind of come from different directions. But I haven't noticed anybody trying to escape with treasure. I love, this is such a great location. Look at it. We had golems in 9 and 10. Thank you, that's helpful actually. So yeah, champions in level 10. I didn't find the champions to be tough though. Golems level 9. Okay, thank you. Type of base does make a difference. The location and the type of base you have, absolutely. If you have multiple doors, right, we've got to kill the Hand of War. We don't have Rethris this time. We've got to get this guy dead. It's not so much him. He's not much of a problem generally, but any friendos that he has near him are the things I've got to be scared of, which is why it's kind of nice to come down here with a friend. A helper. There you go. Level 10. Level 9, that one is done then. There we go. Open the cages. Let me just make it daytime. What do we got? Stygian Archer Tier 3. Horner Piercing Arrow. I think it's Scepter Person, right? The only problem with this cage is we do have a problem with it getting blocked by this rock. Okay. Then we've got Luba the Luscious, Dancer from Theppenroo, and the Stygian Fighter Tier 3. Alright. I mean, nothing too exciting on this one. Let me break bonds because I will forget, and then you'll interfere with future purges. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. So Starcaller in number 9, level 9, and golems, and champions in 10. Hardened stuff. Nothing exciting, no like good legendaries in that one. Nor in this one. Star metal pickaxe, hardened steel leather stuff. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you everybody so much for hanging out. I think we're going to leave it here for today. We've done, what did we do? So we did 3 level 9 purges, and we did a bunch of level 10s, or certainly spawned in a bunch of 10s. We did at least 2 legitimately, and then we spawned in a bunch. The star metal is like really cool. I think it's fine that it damages your base, as long as it avoids your coffer, and as long as you've built a purge target like we've done here, where you're not really too worried about it. If you're level 60, you've already farmed a lot of mats. Oh, our respawn point was nearly broken. That's an issue. Yeah, any archers here possibly could get killed. Maybe you want to put them like 1 back or something. 1 tile back. We lost a bunch of people to the Starcaller. Don't put them right next to your base, because they're going to get meteors rained upon them. Golems are not too bad as long as you've got like really high level people, but 10 level 20 berserkers in max level gear, gruel or better for healing. If you have a better thralls mod, you could put the you can put potions in their inventory and they'll drink them themselves, which would be kind of handy for managing for a single solo player. And they only had star metal greatswords crafted with a bladesmith and a master weapon fitting on them. They didn't have like anything better. You could put better legendaries and stuff on than this. I buffed them with pork and black lotus potion, but the last one we didn't, and I didn't really notice much difference, to be honest. The main thing is their health, so make sure you have some healing arrows, and maybe we'll try, I guess we could probably put a healing person here, because this one hasn't been, I guess this spot actually has been demolished. Maybe we'll put a healer here, like on this quiver or something, and see how they survive next time. So there you go. Make sure you join us on the Discord if you haven't already. There's a link in the chat. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow on Twitch if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow, I think. What day is it tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow probably with some more streaming stuff. Maybe some more of this. Let me know what you want to see. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. Thank you for the follows, bits, subs, gifted subs, or everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, peeps.